Hello students, welcome you all in this virtual class. Today I'm going to start with your second poem, An Elementary School Classroom in a Slum, written by Stephen Spender. Sir Stephen Spender was an English poet who was born on 20th Feb 1909 and took his last breath on 16 July 1995. Being a novelist and essayist, he concentrated on the themes of social injustice and class struggle in his work. He left University College, Oxford, without taking a degree and went to Berlin in 1930. Spender took keen interest in politics and declared himself to be a socialist and pacifist. This poem was written during the time of civil rights movement in United States. There is a political voice resonating throughout the poem. Now, the theme of the poem. In this poem, Spender expresses his ideological position on government, economics, and education. The students in these classrooms are underprivileged and malnourished. The poem deals with social injustice and class inequalities and attacks on the capitalist economies in which the rich are becoming richer and even as more and more problems and miseries mire the lives of the people. They are devoid of any opportunities and have become prey to social injustice. In this poem, Spender demands equal opportunity for education for the poor and the underprivileged. The children's setting of the poem. The poem paints the picture of slum classroom where the students are deprived and emancipated. The dim and foggy classroom in slum offers little hope for change or progress for its lower class students. This does not implicitly name any country, location, race, or citizenship. This intent to the poet is to shed light on social injustice worldwide. Now the synopsis of the poem. The poem starts with the detailed description of the pathetic condition of children who study in the local school which is located in a slum area. These children are malnourished and sick. The poet compares them with rootless weeds. It seems as if their physical and mental growth had stopped. They have no exposure to the real world. These children are unkept, hungry, weak, and emaciated. They are bony and carry the legacy of poverty and diseases. They are living in an environment of utter hopelessness. They are given a glimpse of outside world through the picture hanging on their classroom walls. This seems to be totally meaningless to them. The map of the wall proclaims a world which is vast and limitless, but the world of these children is limited to the slums. The picture of Shakespeare, valleys, buildings, domes, etc. have no meaning for these slum children. All these are out of context for them. In the last stanza, poet urges the stakeholder, that is, inspector, visitors, and governors to realize their moral duties and responsibilities to these children. They must do something to unsettle these children from the bond of poverty and ensure them equal rights and opportunities. They should get good education and become the part of real world, which they should be entitled to social equality. Now, children, the first stanza of the poem. Far, far from gusty waves, these children faces like rootless weeds, the hair torn round their parlor. The children who are living in slum area are far away from the beautiful bounties of nature. They are considered as a rootless weed. They are not nourished, they are unkept, weak. The tall girl, way head down, the girl who is in her youth, is burdened with the responsibility, so she is depressed and disappointed. The paper-seeming boy with rat eyes, the boy of the class, is very lean and thin, and having the bulging eyes like a rat, he is very curious to know the world but scared. The stern hire of twisted bones reciting the father garland diseases. The children of slum areas are carrying diseases from their father as they are having deformed body. His lesson from his desk, they are not reciting as a lesson from their desk. At the back of the dim classes, at the back of the dim classes means backward classes, they are unnoted by the civilized society, though they are young, they are sweet. They are also having the dreams in their eyes to spend their childhood by playing games outside of the classroom. Now the paraphrase of the stanza. The children are sitting in classroom of a slum school. They are far, far away from the wind or the sea waves. The disorderly, unkempt hair on their pale faces look like a rootless weeds, rootless plants. The tall girl who is sitting there is depressed. She keeps her head down. That boy who is sitting in a corner is very thin. His eyes are bulging out like those of the rat. His cloth is blocked and the body remains underdeveloped. He inherits twisted bones of his father. Actually, he is not reciting a lesson from his desk. He is emulating the naughty diseases of his father. A sweet boy sitting at the back of the dark room is unnoticed by society. Dreams seem to be alive in his eyes. He dreams of outdoor games outside his dull and drab classroom. He dreams of squirrel playing games in the hollow of the tree. Children, here are some pictures of the weak, little thin boy of the slum area. Though they are small children, they are very sweet, but they are unnoticed. This is a picture of a young girl. She is depressed, disappointed due to the poverty and pathetic condition of the slum area. These are the picture of the small children who are not getting food regularly. They are malnourished. Now some difficult words and phrases of the stanza 1. Gusty means blowing strongly. Rootless means uprooted. Weeds, useless plants. Weighed down means depressed and disappointed due to the burden of responsibility and poverty. Paper seeming, looking thin and thin, just like paper. Sterned, underdeveloped. The boy is underdeveloped. Reciting means telling. Garnet, naughty diseases. Tree rooms, place made in the tree. Now the second stanza of the poem is, on Sar Crane Wall, donation, Shakespeare head, cloudless and drawn, civilized dome, residing all cities. Here in this stanza, poet is describing the pathetic condition of the slum school classroom. The wall of the classroom has become creamy. It is not looked after by anyone. Donations from a gift which is given by the authority concerned to these slum children. There are various pictures hanging in the classroom creamy wall, like Shakespeare head, the creative persons, cloudless adorned, beautiful morning picture, beautiful building of the civilized cities, built flowery Tolstoy Valley. The picture of Tolstoy Valley, flowery valleys, and the picture of civilized society is also hanging over there. Open-handed map, the map of the world was also hanging on the wall of the slum school. Awarding the world is world means the world, which is a civilized society, awarded such type of word to these children, and they just show the glimpse of the civilized society through this hanging picture. And yet these children, these windows, not this map and their world, but for the children who are living in the slum areas, these beautiful picture of the civilized society is meaningless for them, where all the future painted with the fog. The children who are living in slum area, their future is painted with the fog. Their future cannot be penetrated and they cannot look beyond that fog of difficulty. Narrow streets sealed with leady sky. Leady sky here means the sky which is sealed with the two type of fog. One is a fog of illiteracy, other the fog of poverty, which cannot be penetrated by them. Far, far from river, caves, and star of verse. That is why these children are far away from the beautiful bounties of the nature, beautiful sights of the nature. Now the paraphrase of the stanza is, here the poet has given a stark contrast between the privileged and non-privileged society. The gifts which are given as donation and the picture of Shakespeare head are hung on the unpleasant creamy wall of the schools. But they are useless for these children. There are other pictures hung on the wall too. In the early morning, the sky is cloudless. Cloudless here means without any difficulty. High domes of the building of civilized world shine in every city. Music of bells and fragrance of flower prevail in the Troy Valley. The map of this world is made and reshaped by those in power. They partitioned it and imposed their world on others. For these children, The world painted in the picture is meaningless. Their own dirty and unpleasant surrounding form their own world. They live in a world where the fog of uncertainty dominates their future. They are doomed to live in the narrow street closed in by the bluish gray sky. Their world is far away from river, caves, and stars. Children, this is the picture of slum area. See how the pathetic condition of the slum area is, how they are living. And this is the picture of civilized society, privileged society. The children who are living in these houses get every opportunities, every privileges since their birth. Difficult words and phrases. Sour mean unpleasant. Shakespeare head, picture of creative persons are Shakespeare. Civilized dome, institution of civilized world. Trossless Valley, the Valley of Troy in Austria, which is full of flowers. Open-handed map, the other world of important, rich and civilized people. Sealed in means closed in. Lady sky, bluish gray sky. Now children, third stanza of the poem. Surely Shakespeare is wicked and the map is bad example. Here, poet wanted to say that the Shakespeare, who is a creative person, seems to be very wicked for them, and the map is the bad example because the map of this world is useless for them. They cannot go there. With ship and sun and love tempting them to stay. No doubt, they do wanted to go in this privileged society. They wanted to have the comfort and the beautiful sight of that privileged society, but so they steal away from their lanes to go there. For lives that slyly turns in their cramped hole, but they never feel comfortable there. They were rebuked and they run towards their cramped hole, towards their slum area. From fog to endless night. Here Spindle wants to ask the question whether the difficulties of the slum area will be ended or not. Endless night means problems of the slum area going to be end or not. On the slag heap, these children, the children who are living in slum are wandering in the slag heap, huge heap of the garbage. Wearing skin peeped through by bones. They are so lean and thin that it seems that their skeleton is wearing the skin like a cloth from where their bones are peeping out. And the spectacles with mental glance in the same manner as the spectacle is transparent, at the same manner their bones are transparent through their skin. All of their time and space at the foggy slum. They spend throughout their life in this whole lane of the foggy slum. They never get opportunities to penetrate this bleak atmosphere. So they have been considered as a blot in their map. They have been known as a blot of the society. With slum as big as the dome, and they have to spend their life in this hell. Now the paraphrase of this stanza, Shakespeare holds no interest for them. Now, not the world of the rich does them any good. The world is full of attraction, beautiful ships, warmth of sun, and love are such a beautiful things. They entice these children. They are tempted to steal them. They try to run away from their miserable surrounding. They live in their narrow, crowded lanes or holes. There is no end to this kind of life. It starts from the fog of uncertainty and with their death. On the heap of waste, these small children wander aimlessly. Their bones are peeping out of their skins. Their spectacles look like pieces of broken bottles or stones. All their time and space is spent in those dirty and foggy slums. These slums are living hell. They are blot on the world of rich and the great. Now children, these are the narrow lanes of slum area where these children used to play, used to live, used to brought up. And this is the privileged society where all the opportunities, all the privileges given by their elders to these children. What a stark contrast between the children of slum areas and the children of privileged society. Some difficult words of the third stanza: wicked, not good or noble, tempting, attractive, to steal away those comfort and run away secretly, slyly, secretly, artfully. Cram to hold narrow lane of the slum areas. Peeped through, emerging or peeping. Their maps with the places for rich people only. Slum, dirty settlements, plot, blemish, do, ruined or hell-like place. Now the fourth stanza and the last stanza of the poem. In this stanza, poet urged to the respective person of the society to do something for this class of inequality. Unless governor, inspector, visitor, this map becomes their window, and these windows that shut upon their lives like a catacomb. Here, Splendid want to urge those authority concerned of the society who are the governors, inspectors, and visitors. He is asking to do something to rectify the bleak situation, pathetic situation of this slum area or the children of slum living in the slum. Otherwise, they have been shut like a grave in this poor lane. The lane of the slum area is compared to the catacomb, which is known as grave. Break or break, open till break the down. Poet is asking to break this partition of privileged world or underprivileged world so that the children living in the slum can mingle up into the town, into the mainstream of the society. And show the children to green field and make their world run azure on the golden stand. He also asks to give the opportunities to these children, to give the bellyful food to these children. They may also run, they may also get opportunities to prove themselves. They should given the education so that their tongue may run smoothly on the papers. They can also get knowledge. Then only they can open the white and green leaves of the book, and then they can able to write their history, and people of coming generation may know them, that such type of people are also there in this world. Now the paraphrase of the last stanza. There is no coordination between the map of civilized world and the world of slum children. Governors, teachers, inspectors, and visitors must bridge this gap. They must peep into the world of children living in slums. They must make their world the world of children too. The unsuitable environment of the slum has shut all their gates to progress. They are lying shut like the underground graves. These obstacles should be broken. They must be allowed to break in the open air. Let them come to their narrow lanes and dirty slums. Their world should extend to the sky blue waves rising over the golden sands. Let the pages of wisdom be open for them. Their tongue may run freely without any check of fear. Only those people make and create history who have the warmth and strength of the sun. That's all the poem, children. Here are a picture of elementary school in classroom, slum. It is a picture of the slum classroom where the children are sitting on the ground in a very pathetic condition. If all the opportunities have been given to these children, they can convert into the civilized personalities. And they become very happy when they mingle up in the mainstream of the society. Difficult words and phrases of the fourth stanza. This map become their window means the map of the world become the map, and many include places like the little school in a foggy slum. These window the environment of slum, shut upon like lives, block their progress. Shut upon their life means block their progress. Gold sand on the coast means they can run in the sunlight so that they may rejuvenate. Tongue run naked, they express themselves freely, they can read and write freely, and they can give their emotion, their thought. Catacomb, narrow lane of slum, which is compared to the grave named as catacomb. Azure under this blue sun. Here are some poetic devices, children, which are used in the poem to beautify it. Allegory are symbolic representation which can be interpreted to reveal a hidden meaning, usually a moral or political one. Poet has used this device in the poem to show the difference of civilized and uncivilized society in this world. Simile is another device used by the poet, like rootless weeds. Here, the slum children have been compared to the rootless weeds because these children are dirty, unkempt. Like bottle bit of stone, the shutter bits of the eyeglasses worn by the children, which are scratched. Like catacomb, the children who are living in the dark and confined space, like ancient vernal chamber, and have near to the death existence. Means if they live in this slum area, they will bury just like a dead body in them. As big as doom, life is akin to the death. Some area is such a pathetic, life is held over here. Metaphor, rat's eye, the device where the comparison has been made between the two objects without using like and as words. Rat eyes, the boy is curious and hungry, looking around for food. Father running diseases, the boy is suffering the same as his father. Means the boy is as diseased as his father. Squirrel games, the boy who would rather be playing outside than sitting in the classroom. They just wanted to enjoy their childhood. Future painted with the fog, their future is dim and blurred, signify despair. Means they have no opportunity to rectify their situation. Lit sky, the lives of the slum children are dark without any hope or for a bright future, and they cannot able to penetrate them. Irony means thing is there but they cannot be used. On the soap cream wall, star of the world, children see the picture of better life, but they cannot enjoy. On the wall of walls, but to attain such life, they will have to resort to criminal activities. Means they cannot able to enjoy such a beautiful life which are there in the picture of classrooms. They are surrounded by the cruel and harsh circumstances of the world in which they have to survive at any cost. Means the picture which they are showing, the beautiful life is not meant for them. Now, another device is repetition, which is used by the poet here to beautify the poem, to highlight the wide difference between the life of slum children and the one enjoyed by the people in the poster of their classrooms. Symbolism, their language in the sun. The slum children will make a new beginning and history for themselves if they are given education, freedom, powers, and opportunities. Symbolizes their freedom. Imaginary, Mary's imagination has been taken by the poet to beautify the poem. Gusty waves is free moving waves, rootless weeds, a useless thing, paper seeming voice, which unnourished people or children, soap cream wall, pathetic condition of the wall, ship and sun, beautiful scenes of the nature, bottle bit of the soul, means very bad condition of the children, golden swan, opportunity, and twisted bones, deformed body. These are the imagination taken by the poem, taken by the poet to to express the vivid descriptions of the slum areas in the poem. Here are some tracks for you for your practice. So read the track properly and answer the question. This is the second track. Same as the first one, you have to read the track and then answer the questions given to you. Third one, read the track and answer the question. Here are some short answer type question for you. You have to answer this question in 30 to 40 words. So Do it all this in your notebook and submit it at set date and set time. Thank you.